When we started Food for Thought, we started in 4 schools that we knew had significant need. As the program has grown, we have found that the need is even greater than we anticipated. We are in areas that I would have never imagined, and what we're discovering is that there is a need everywhere.
We have a lot of kids who I think come to school hungry, and they get off that bus and they go right to the cafeteria to eat breakfast before they even want to go play. I think that says a lot. We have kids who are acting out because they're hungry. They're coming to school agitated, but once we give them some food and settle them down, they're ready to learn.
I started to see a trend of about 12 or 13 kids that were continually coming to the office and asking for crackers or snacks that they could take with them. And then I said to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, there has to be an organization out there to help these kids and to help these families. I looked up C-Corps and I called the number, and it just started like that. The first week, I think we had 12 families. Now we have 35 families, and it keeps rising. Last week, we added 6 families.
When these kids come to school on Monday and they're hungry, they're unable to learn. And if they're unable to learn, they're unable to be successful adults. So by providing weekly food bags, those kiddos can come to school on Monday and they can learn and they can grow.
A lot of people think because I live in Castle Rock, I should have money. But a lot of families don't. We're working hard enough to just keep a roof over our head in a decent area, trying to pay the house note and, the bills and car payments and, insurance. It just adds up after a while, and sometimes you're scraping by to get your kids food. Sometimes I feel like it's me against the world, and the next thing you know, you get this bag and you've got a couple things, you're like, oh, yes. That helps so much because I can focus more on getting my job going so I can afford these things more. It's just like a little help, a little push.
Because our weekly bags go to feed an entire family of 4, it doesn't only impact the student, it impacts the entire family.
My kids love peanut butter and jelly, so that's a snack that they eat when they come home. I've made chilies, you know what I mean? And then we have it for a couple of days, so they can eat leftovers. It really does help.
On Friday, when I pass out the food, I get texts from all my families beeping through saying, thank you, we got the bag of food, we appreciate you, and they're just happy. And so that makes me feel so great.
Now the students are getting the bag of food. You have to see them. It's a tremendous, tremendous difference in those students. So I'm so grateful for that. It's a huge satisfaction, trust me.
Food for Thought is not just about kids getting food every Friday. It's about building a culture and a community and teaching our kids that it's not just about receiving, but it's also about giving back, which they do absolutely willingly.
Especially our older kids, I see the interaction that they have with the younger kids and always wanting to help, and even when they're carrying their food bags, when the little kids can't carry their bags, we see the older kids always stepping up and trying to help out.
In the end, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, I can be making pretty decent money, and that's what I'm striving for. So that way, when I'm in a good place, I can help other people out too. That's my main thing, is like, I want to be able to return the favor.
My goal remains the same. Success is no kid hungry, and we're going to continue to work at it until we get there. We want to continue to grow, and we need every bit of help that we can get.
In the end, we're helping that family save money, have a sense of value, and building a relationship. So for me, it's like, what could be better than that?
I think people around here just need to open their eyes and realize even though it's a suburban area, there are still people in need. And they're part of our community, so we should help them.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You make a huge difference.
I'm so grateful that you guys have helped, because like I said, there's times when I was like, man, what am I gonna do?
In elementary school, there was a kid and he was known to lash out all the time. But looking back, he was always complaining about how hungry he was. So now that I've seen this, I'm kind of connecting the dots, and I really want to do more outreach stuff, because to know that there are people around you that you don't even know that are hurting, to help them would just be honestly amazing. I challenge you guys to donate food or time or money to C-Corps and to Food for Thought so that you can help your community and the people around you and kids my age to make our community a better place.